Have you ever felt, even in silence, that you don't fully belong to this world? As if your soul had been sent here on a profound mission, but without a manual to follow? If that feeling echoes within you, perhaps it's because you're part of the 144,000. And what that really means goes far beyond any spiritual concept we were taught. Sacred texts, ancient prophecies, and channeled messages from other dimensions have long spoken of this special group of souls. They are not chosen by privilege. They are chosen because they accepted freely and willingly to fulfill a grand mission before even being born. And now, as the planet's vibration begins to rise, the first wave is being called to awaken. But not everyone is ready, and not everyone will be able to answer the call. Ascension is not a magical event where everyone disappears from Earth in the blink of an eye. It's not physical, it's internal. A silent yet powerful transition. A shift that begins in the mind, expands through the soul, and transforms everything around you. When you start to see the world differently, to feel the emptiness of superficial conversations, to sense the weight of heavy environments, something has already shifted within you. You've entered the first wave. So how do you know if this awakening is real? How can you tell the difference between a spiritual moment and a true soul calling? In this video, we're diving deep into this topic. We'll explore what Ascension really means, who the 144,000 are, and the clear signs that your mission has already begun. If this message resonates with you, stay with me until the end, because maybe you're about to remember who you truly are. If you felt your energy shifting in recent months, your body changing, your mind more sensitive, and your soul crying out for answers, know this is no coincidence. What once interested you now feels empty. You feel a deep urge to distance yourself from certain places, people, and routines. That's your soul adjusting to a new frequency. Many of these symptoms are misunderstood. Doctors find no diagnosis. Friends think you're acting strange. But what's happening is a vibrational realignment. Your body is trying to match the Earth's new energy. This can bring insomnia, tingling in hands or feet, waking up between 3 and 5 a.m., appetite swings, chills, heat waves, muscle tension, and even unexplained pain. It may seem crazy, but it's just your soul awakening. If you're going through this, breathe. You are not alone. Many of the 144,000 are experiencing this silently, thinking they're the only ones. But there is a network of souls awakening around the globe, and they feel the same urgency to change, to isolate, to protect themselves, to seek something greater. One of the clearest signs that you are part of this first wave is extreme sensitivity. You feel the energy of a room before anyone speaks. You sense when the energy is heavy. Places like malls, public transportation, parties, and crowds drain you. You begin to cherish silence, to prefer nature, to seek answers within instead of outside yourself. Another strong sign is a shift in your dreams. They become vivid, intense, almost prophetic. You start to have visions, to remember things that don't seem to belong to this life. Repeated numbers like 1111, 2222, and 144 begin appearing frequently. These are signs, codes, activations. Your soul is remembering. Your mission is surfacing. But with all of this comes a weight. You feel like you don't belong, like you no longer fit in certain groups. You've lost patience for meaningless conversations. Old friendships are fading, and you need solitude, time, silence. This is not depression, it's transformation. The energy around you no longer aligns with your new frequency. Your body rejects heavy foods. Your mind resists distractions. Your spirit demands more truth. And all of this can be confusing, because while you're changing, the world seems to stay the same. But deep down, you know something big is shifting, and it's starting with you. And that's not all. Many of the 144,000 begin to feel memories that don't belong to this lifetime. Dreams and visions of places, eras, cultures, and dimensions not from your current story. That's a symptom of Starseed memory activation. Your soul has been here before. It has incarnated many times. It has been part of similar missions. If this touches you, it's because you're beginning to remember. You're accessing what was hidden so that you could live in this reality. But now it's time to wake up, and the first wave is here for that. You may be asking yourself, but why me? Why this intense feeling, this deep mission? The answer is simple and at the same time, profound. Because you volunteered. You accepted this mission before you were even born. The 144,000 chosen ones are not special because of superiority, but because of purpose. They are souls who said yes when the call was made in the spiritual realms. And now that memory is returning. You feel like you have something important to do, even if you're not sure what it is yet. There's a restlessness inside of you, as if time is speeding up, as if something big is about to happen. That's because your soul already knows the moment has arrived. The activation of your spiritual DNA is underway. You are aligning with your original mission. This awakening causes a deep rupture with your old reality. Suddenly, things that once made sense lose all value. Jobs feel meaningless. Relationships fall apart. There's a process of deconstruction happening. It's not punishment. It's liberation. Life is removing everything that no longer aligns with your essence. Everything that doesn't support your mission must go. And with that comes fear. The fear of being your true self. The fear of not being accepted. The fear of judgment. Of the unknown. Of responsibility. Many of the 144,000 spend years resisting this call. They try to live a normal life, follow the system, ignore the signs. But eventually, they can't run anymore. The soul starts to scream, and the universe begins to push. And that's when the tests begin. The challenges aren't coincidences. They're part of your refinement, the fire that awakens inner strength. You might face losses, endings, illness, dark nights of the soul. All of it has a purpose, to make you remember who you are. Because only when you let go of who you are not can you reconnect with your truth. The 144,000 are the pillars of the new earth. They are here to anchor the new vibration, to hold the light while the world is still in chaos. But that takes discipline. It takes courage. It requires you to care for your energy with responsibility. You can no longer afford to live on autopilot. You can no longer expose yourself to environments and people that drain your light. Energy protection becomes a priority. Meditation, prayer, spiritual cleansing, clean eating, time in nature, these become daily tools. Because you need to stay clear, strong, and centered to fulfill your mission. Your sensitivity is not weakness, it's a radar. You feel things more deeply because you need to perceive what others cannot see. Your intuition is guiding you. Pay attention to the signs, to the synchronicities, to the dreams, to people who suddenly show up with messages you needed to hear. Nothing is random. You'll also begin to notice that your presence affects others. Some people are drawn to you for advice without knowing why. Others drift away, as if your energy makes them uncomfortable. That's because you reflect truths many are not ready to face. Your light is exposing their shadows. But don't let that discourage you. This is your mission, to illuminate, to awaken, without forcing anything, just by being who you are. The 144,000 have this gift, to awaken consciousness simply through their vibration, simply by existing. Some take on this mission publicly, as healers, teachers, conscious artists. Others do it quietly through everyday actions and the energy they carry. What matters is not the form, but the alignment, the essence. And even if you're still unsure of what to do, just being here already makes a difference. The very fact that you've awakened, that you're seeking understanding, that you maintain a high vibration in the middle of chaos, that's already fulfilling part of your purpose. But know this, time is accelerating. The planetary transition is underway, and the 144,000 must be ready. Because a new era is dawning, and it will be sustained by those who already see beyond the illusion, by those who dare to live according to the truth of the soul. In the next message, we'll go deeper into what this new era means, how the chosen ones should prepare, and what's truly coming. If this message spoke to your soul, then you're not alone, and you're not imagining it. You're being called, you're being remembered, and now, more than ever, you need to watch the next video on this channel. It was made for this very moment in your journey. Go now, because your soul has waited lifetimes for this.